that and the review over the taxi business with strategic plans post COVID-19. So basically, I would like to give a small brief about Yellowsoft, what Yellowsoft is. So Yellowsoft is a product company of Qubit Solution, and we Yellowsoft provides a smart, automatic, and cost-effective white label solution, be it a ride-hailing, be it a delivery solution, or a rental shuttle solution. It can be anything. So, talking about the transportation part, we have covered almost all the ride hailing and the transportation solution over here. So, coming to the first topic for today, we are going to discuss about three effects of COVID and current situation. What's going on and what are the effects which has been happened because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So if you see, the transportation service over the globe has been paused. So the, I mean, if I talk about the big players also, everything has been paused. They have affected a lot. The whole transportation industry has been locked down, and people are refraining from traveling in public transport and ride-sharing cab. So it has affected a lot. Now, if you see, the marketing cost and advertisement are also on hold. So, I mean, what we have seen till now, the companies who've been working in the industry, they have stopped investing on the marketing, and rather than investing on the marketing, what they have done is they have invested on their drivers and making things work out for the business. So that's the most important thing which we have noticed. Other than that, fuel cost came down. So while this pandemic happened, uh, like last 3 months, what we have noticed is the fuel cost has been came down on that period, and the company when the fuel costing is affected. Also effects on tourism industry. So the whole tourism, industry has been affected because of this. The This pandemic is the biggest challenge that any country has ever faced. As international travel, uh, infected by 25% this year, which is equivalent to a loss of 3 months of travel. And the recovery might be slow, but we are sure once we manage to control this virus, the tourism industry will be first on to see the major growth. That's we have noted. Airport transport is also on hold. So basically, if you have noticed, as the tourism has been paused, and in every country the flight has been, paused for September. So the tourism and the flight transfer is also on hold. So all the chauffeur companies and the private hires which they were working, they are not able to manage, and they are not able to do it business. The another point over here is the ride-hailing companies are losing their drivers and the daily expected trips. So what the business was going on at before the COVID-19 and the driver ratio what they have before that was, affected a lot. Most of the companies have been losing their drivers because of this pandemic. And as the people don't come out because of the lockdown and being afraid of getting affected due to the virus, the trips ratio has been low, came down more than 50%, and the passengers are losing interest over the taxi service because of the not sure how the driver is he well sanitized, is the car is well sanitized or not. So this thing have affected a lot. Public transit and social distance has happened. So whatever the public transportation which is going on, they have been using social distance on that. So let's say the capacity of the bus was 50, then it has come to 25. So considering the public transportation rule, and the government have imposed rule on that it has to be, distance should be maintained, social distance should be there. So considering all the factors, this has affected a lot within this 3 months. Decline of share mobility service. So what we have noticed is before COVID-19, the share mobility was on high. Many companies was trying to launch share mobility, uh, carpooling, then shuttle services, but this COVID-19 have changed everything on to an extent. The share mobility business is paused. I mean, it has stopped. And if you see the reduction of the number of taxi private hire is also less. I mean, people prefer to stay at home. The work from home atmosphere has been there. So everything has been affected, starting from the ride hailing, shuttle business, or be it a public transport. Everything has been affected due to the COVID-19. Now coming to the post effect, what can be happen after the I mean COVID-19? So impose of strict COVID rules to be followed by hailing and conventional companies by the government. So what government have done is they have imposed a strict rule to the companies who are into the transportation department. I mean transportation industry, and the company has been trying to come up with the solution which can help them to be work on this situation also. So what government have imposed rules are to make sure that the driver who are driving the car or who are the chauffeur, they should have the basic sanitizing kit. So they make sure the car is being sanitized and they have to follow the social distance rules and stuff. Private hire and taxi driver doing more delivery service. So what we have noticed is uh, the, the private hires who've been working only for the ride hailing part, they have started connected with the delivery companies and the restaurant companies to do the delivery. So be it a grocery delivery, be it a restaurant food delivery. So they start working with them. We're not sure after this is it going to be continue or not, because the pandemic have shown one thing very clear, that the delivery business has given a huge surge on this part, and they'll be working on a good scale, that delivery business has been working really fine. So that's happened. Then consolidation of taxi app merger take place. So the it was the one thing which we have noticed over here was the mergers. So we are witnessing various firms coming together. The merger of Free Now and the Captain is the perfect example over here. We see more such merger where different businesses reduce their revenue levels as per the market demands, take time to reach its previous level. So companies are trying to get merged with another company so that they can survive. So, like if any restaurant or the delivery company, they are merging with the ride-hailing company so that their drivers can be used for the delivery. So that sort of merger has been happening in the market, and that's how somehow company are trying to solve their business and handle the drivers. Investment in the micro mobility and the share mobility startup are expected to fail and could drive market consolidation. So what we have expected before COVID-19 was the mergers and the investment in the micro mobility and the share mobility was on high. So the investors were planning to invest on the share mobility business and the shuttle business. But right now, what we have shown us, they have took hands off from the shuttle business and the share mobility. So whatever the investment which was planned before that is being paused. Uh, they are not going to invest now, and I mean the share mobility have been affected a lot of from this. Development and usage of electric vehicle will be increased by hailing companies. So right now the e-bikes, uh, electronic vehicles has been increased. So most of the companies are investing on EV vehicles, electronic vehicles, and they are planning to launch hailing services or the delivery services with the EV. So the increase of electric vehicle has been at height, and people are started using the electric vehicles. Post COVID opportunity. So what can be happen after the COVID-19? So ride hailing companies who are doing into the ride hailing business, they have started introducing new services in their business. They are relying on the delivery service, and many of the companies who are already doing the ride hailing, they have adopted grocery delivery, ride hailing delivery, okay, and medicine delivery. It can be anything, whatever the on-demand business they can cater. They have started catering that, and started delivering and using their driver on delivery part, because this helps them to utilize their driver and somehow to manage their business on this COVID-19 situation. So as I told you, they have add-on services of food delivery, parcel, grocery, medicine, uh, laundry. It can be anything. Whatever the basic necessity required for a human, they have started to deliver that. Increase in electric vehicles. So as I've stated before, also the increasing in the electric vehicle was the major changes happened. It was also started from before COVID-19 also, but considering the situation, most of the companies and the investor are investing in electric vehicles, and the ride-hailing companies are also introducing their electric vehicles. So they are planning to merge with the electric vehicle manufacturers and start launching the riding business with them. Increase in the sales of bikes. So e-bike sales has been happened a lot. I mean, there was a hike in the e-bike sales. Major companies who are into the delivery, they are using uh, e-bikes for the delivery because it's convenient and it helps the driver to do the delivery on time, and it's convenient traffic. They can use bike and avoid traffic also. So there are many things which help them to do delivery on time and introducing the bike e-bike taxi in the market. Coming to how to survive in this current situation. So basically, most of the companies are facing a lot of problem, and they have been thinking how to get survive in this COVID-19 situation. So first of all, they have to build a positive trust with the drivers and the passengers, and that can only be happened by making them understand that the services which they are providing, it's a safety for them, because any person who's coming out from home, his main concern is he doesn't get affected with the virus. So if he is traveling in any car, he should be sure that the car is safety, it's sanitized. So, unlike Uber, if you have noticed, Uber have given sanitizer kit to the drivers. It includes the mask, it includes the sanitizers, and stuff like that. So it helps them to get sanitized, and also, uh, I mean, the companies are try to make sure that your drivers uh, be clean, and he makes sure that the passenger who are coming in the driver, he get uh, safety, he feels safety in the car. So that will help them to make what say relying on the drivers and using the service again. Then delivery service. So the companies who are already into the ride hailing and they haven't introduced delivery service in their business, they should have come up with this plan. Start introducing the delivery service in the business, because this will help you to grow, and this will help you to use your driver on to other major services. So it can be anything, whatever the services you can try to introduce, you can introduce that, because it will help you to grow your business. Then track your business performance. This is the very important part. I mean, whatever the business which is going on, you have to track your business. This is the situation where you have to minutely check your business on daily purpose, how the business is working out, what are the things which is lack right now, anything what is happening, you have to keep a track on that. This will help you to make your business on track, and you have a report of that. Announce your back. So as we understand, most of the companies who are already into the business, they have uh, stopped their business and they didn't have started. So once you have start your business, you have to announce, let people know that you have started your business and you are coming back. How to retain your driver? So One thing, again, we have noticed down the line working with the clients which we have on the ride-hailing part is they are losing their drivers because drivers are also concerned about their family and their health also. So here, this is the time where you have to support your drivers. This is the most important thing. When you support
10
your
15 हो
driver,
गया
they'll be there for you
10
also.
15 हो गया
So start
10 मिनट
supporting your
लाइट
driver, improve your commission strategy. Whatever the commission
आधा
you
घंटा
guys were charging before to the drivers, you have to
हैं
come up with a different plans for them. Maybe a subscription plan, maybe a commission plan where you have reduced the commission because this is the time where
मिस्टर
drivers should earn a bit so
इससे पहले किया
they
था
have
बस
a support
बाहर
from
लोग
the
गए
company
वो भी
and
अंदर अंदर
it's
गए
important for
एक
them.
बार आए
Flexible
कंवर्ट हो गया
trips fare. Maybe you can increase a fare a bit,
हाँ मार्केट अभी
whatever the
सबको मैंने
fare you
मैसेज भी
guys were
किया कि
charging
लाइव
before, but you
आज
can increase the fare a bit and provide more amount to the drivers because this will help you to grow your business.
हाँ
Driver safety tools. So as I have stated before that Uber have provided a PPI kit to the drivers. So you can also come up with some kit to the drivers which can include a mask or a sanitizer kit because this will help them to get sanitized and when a driver see, I mean a passenger see a driver with a mask and gloves, wearing a gloves and having a sanitizer with his side, this make them a confidence to use the cab again than using your driver for the delivery service. So here you can make sure to the drivers that you have introduced other services also. As we understand that the ratio of the ride-hailing trips would be less, but considering the delivery, it would be high. All the, I mean, the user who are at home, they prefer buying the stuff online, and here is the time where the delivery service will help you out and to regain your business. How to make sure that your customer feels safe to use taxi. This is very important. You have to make sure that your passenger who are like let's say if a passenger tried come forward and he took a taxi, that he should be able to come again. He should feel safe to the taxi that the taxi was sanitized. There was a social distance with the driver and the customer. Customer safety is important. Provide PPE kit to the drivers, which will help you to make sure that the driver, that the customers who are coming to the cab, they feel safe and they can come again and they book the taxi again. Now, coming to the case study of the big behemoth. So, if you have noticed, Uber have also started the delivery business. I mean, the major changes which has been done that they also understand that uh, keeping the ride-hailing business won't help them out. The driver required trips. So what they have done is Uber plan to have driver less on demand. I mean, they have introducing on demand business. Whatever the delivery they can do, they have start doing it. I mean, be it a food, be it a grocery, be it a parcel, be it a medicine, anything, whatever they can, they have start delivering that, and they are also planning to have, launch. They are thinking to launch driverless cars. Down the time, anytime they have a driverless car on the taxi part also. So they've been thinking of that also. If I talk about Lyft also, Lyft has started grocery delivery. The company will continue with its essential delivery product that they have launched in April. They have started in April, and the initiative lets government agencies, local non-profit firms, business and healthcare organizations request on-demand delivery of meals. So they have tie-up with the multiple government agencies and the non-profit organization, and making sure that the product which is being delivered is hygiene, uh, contactless, and trying to targeting home necessities product, so they can deliver that. Now, if I talk about Grab, also the major company who is having a big market in Southeast Asia market, what they have done is they've been already working on the super app and they had delivery service. But what they have done is they have adapted quickly transition many of its ride-hailing drivers to its on-demand delivery verticals and expanding services needed by customers during social distancing measures. In Malaysia, what they have done is 18,000 drivers moved to delivery in a single day. And the platform also saw an influx of new driver requests, many from people who had been laid off or closure, as well as merchants who needed a new way to make income. So what they have done is they have uh, shifted their ride-hailing drivers to the delivery because they have understood that this is the time when the delivery business will be working best for the market. And they've been seeing that the new request from the driver is also coming up. So they have make sure of that also. Also, coming to the clients whom we are working with, our clients who are working with us also, they have introduced parcel delivery and food delivery, grocery delivery. One of our Philippine clients, iBook, they were planning to launch ride hailing, but considering the market and the COVID-19 situation, what they have done is they have launched the parcel delivery. So here, this is one of the delivery which they have done. I took a screenshot of the admin panel. So they have started delivery business and it's working really fine. Uh, I mean, customer are trusting the delivery part and they have requested more and what they have thought it's working good for them. So that's how many of the companies who are already into the delivery, they have introduced, I mean, sorry, the ride hailing, they have introduced the delivery business on their part and merging with the companies who are already into the delivery and using their drivers for the delivery part. So overall, considering the COVID-19 situation, if you focus on your driver, uh, the major thing which I would say, focus on your driver, provide a custom commission plan for them so that they get survive in this, uh, pandemic. Then keeping safety, preference of the safety would be there, should be there that the customer feels safe while they are traveling on your cab. So make sure of that also. Then introduce multiple services in your current business. So it can be anything related to the delivery part or helping the parcel or the medicine delivery or anything. But introduce different services on your current uh, services which you are providing. So this will help you to grow your business. Any questions you guys have? Any questions you guys have? Yes, I will share you the slide after the webinar. I mean, we will upload the slide on our website and you can download it from the website also. Any questions if anybody have? One more thing I would like to add over here that if you're thinking to have a marketing plan right now, it's better to pause investing on the marketing rather than invest on your operation. So uh, invest on your workforce, invest on your drivers, invest on your passenger to provide them safety, provide a custom plan to your drivers, commission plan. This will help you to grow your business. And yeah, you can do the social media marketing. That is fine. But investing big on the marketing is not a good time to do that because anyways you are getting affected on the uh, the trips part and the ratio of the trips will be low. But investing on your drivers and this will help you out to make sure that the basic income is coming from your business. Uh, I would say that delivery pricing would be a bit higher because what we have understood is uh, in delivery business, your income would be the profit ratio would be high because you are anyways going to get profit from the restaurant also. There you are charging commission to the restaurant for the delivery, or it can be a grocery company. Then you are charging a commission to the grocery company also to having their product on board with your company. you can use your drivers who are already into ride hailing on different services. This is the most important thing. You can do that right now on the current scenario. Uh, Tie up with the restaurant, tie up with the local grocery store, tie up with the pharmacist. So you can this will help you, and also introducing such services will help you to get the government license, because government are also helping the companies who are providing basic necessities to the user without coming them out. So if you are delivering such product, government is also supporting on that part. So basically, not a website, but what you can do is in the application you can upload the menu of the restaurant or the grocery companies who have. So they can upload their products and the pricing of that. So yes, in the application they can upload their product and the menu. So any customer who are coming on your I mean on your website or application, they can find the product. So let's say if I want to order a pizza or I want to order a burger, so I can order it through the your application. But there can be a McDonald's, it can be uh, Pizza Hut or any companies who've been tie up with your company. They can upload their menu on that, and the customer can order through that. So I hope. I have covered most of the stuff. If anything you have in mind, if you want to discuss with us, you can anytime connect with me or reach out to yellowsoft.com. So we can connect with you and we can discuss more into this part. If you want to introduce a delivery system, we can help you out to introduce that in your current business also. And as I told you before, also we have introduced a delivery system with the multiple modules, be it a grocery, be it a food, be it a parcel, be it a medicine delivery, or it can be any on-demand service which you want to introduce. You can introduce with our solution. Any other questions you have? All right. Thank you so much, guys. It was a good time with you. I hope the information finds you well. And we'll be coming up with the next webinar. We'll announce it very soon. And till then, if you have any question, you can anytime connect with me, or you can reach out to our website and we can take it from there. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.